All right, greetings. Welcome back once again. This is Brother Thabiti. We're going to be dealing with some geometry today. And what we're going to be doing is, I know sometimes you're giving challenges where you have a triangle, and we know all triangles are 180 degrees. And so if you're given two figures, it's very easy to add those two together and subtract from 180. But what if you're given a challenge like the one in front of us where we're expected to figure out what is the angle that's outside of the triangle. We have the 2x minus 2. How are we going to figure out this angle? Well, our exterior angle theorem actually tells us what we need to do. It says here that the exterior angle of a triangle is the sum of the remote interior angles. Well, the remote interior angles would be the angles furthest away from this angle here. So this will be, we'll just say this A, we'll say this is B, and we'll say this is C. So we have to figure out what these two are. Now to figure that out, um, we know that 2x minus 2, this right here is equal to the sum of these two right here. So that means we can write this out as an equation, which we all love to do equations. So we'll just write it out as 2x minus 2 equals x plus 45. The next move is figuring out what is our like terms. Well, we have a 1x on this side and we have a 2x on this side, and we know our rules when we have variables on both sides. We want to move the lower like term over to the higher like term. So we're going to go ahead and make this positive 1x, yes, a negative 1x, and we'll move that over here and make this negative 1x. Cross this out. 2 minus 1 is 1. We can just leave that as x. So 1x is the same thing. Then we have minus 2. Then we have equals. Then we have 45. Okay, we just brought these down. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is figure out what is our like terms once again. So we have 45 and we have negative 2. Which one do we move? Yes, we do. We move the like term that. So we move this like term, we change it to positive 2, move the positive 2 on this side, cross that out, and we have 47. So we have x is equal to 47. Now our answer becomes very clear. This is 47, this is 45, and our rule said that that the exterior angle, which is this angle right here, is the sum of these two. So that means all I got to do is add these two together, and I have that answer, correct? Yes, so we go ahead and 47 and 45. We have 2, we have 92. So this is 92 degrees, and that will be our answer. Now, the way you can check yourself, we know that all triangles are 180 degrees, correct? So if we add this 47 as 45, that gives us 92, right? And we subtract 180 from 92, and we get 88. And the way we double check that is these two angles right here, they have to add up to 180 degrees. So this and this also has to be 180, which they are. So that double checks our answer. So our answer for this is 92 degrees. If you got 92 degrees for this problem, give yourself a round of applause. Good job. All right, let's do another one. All right, let's do this one right here. This one right here is once again we're gonna solve this by using the exterior angle theorem, which says that the angle here that's in blue, the sum is the sum of their two interior angles. So what I'm saying is the 24 and 2x plus 18, these two angles right here equals a 3x plus 6. That's actually what we're saying if we're going to solve this. So let's go ahead and we'll write it out just like an equation. So we're going to write 3x plus 6. Since we said it equals these two, we're just going to put the equal sign and we're going to add these two together. So we have 2x plus 18 plus 24. Okay, now we must look at our like terms. But remember, before looking at like terms on each side, let's see if there's like terms that's on the same side. And as we can see right here, we have a 24 and an 18 on the same side here. So we need to make that one number. So that would be, looks like 42. Let's cross that out. Let's bring down everything we haven't crossed out. We got the 2x, we got the equal sign, and then we're going to bring this 3x plus 6 down. Then once again, we ask ourselves, is there any like terms? Yes, we have the 2x and we have the 3x. And our rule is that when we have variables on both sides, um, we must move the lower value like term and change it and move it to the higher. So obviously 2 is lower, so we're going to go negative 2x. We're going to move that on this side, make that negative 2x. Then we're going to cross this out. 3x minus 2x is 1x plus 6. Let's cross this out. Cross it out. Then we have equals 42, right? And we'll keep this problem moving. So this becomes very simple. We just have two like terms right now. We have the 42 and the 6. Change this to negative 6 and move it on that side. Make that negative 6. And then we go ahead and do our subtraction here. We have 3 here, 1. That becomes 36. So it looks like x is going to be equal to 36. Now, this makes the challenge pretty easy now if we know what x is. Because when we're trying to figure this out, all we have to do is rewrite this 3, put our parentheses, put plus 6. And since we know that x is 36, we're just going to plug 36 in there. And if we do our math correctly, 36 times 3 will give us 108. And plus the 6 gives us 114 degrees. And so this is 114 degrees. And one key thing to remember is that when you're looking at a, we can just add, if we add these two right here up together, it should add up to 114. And let's do that really quickly. And we don't have to do this one. This is already 24 degrees, so we need to go ahead and rewrite this 2x plus 18, and we're going to put in this 36 where we have this x. So let's do that really quickly. We'll move it over here. We'll do it on this side. 2, and then we have plus 18. So we'll go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put our 36 in there. 2 times 36 should give us 72. And 72 plus 18 gives us 90 degrees. And so we know this is 90 degrees. And if we add this 90 plus a 24, guess what it equals? It equals 114. So yes. And that's all we're trying to do. This is 114. And also this is 114. So these two angles have to be the same as this one. So if you got 114, it's totally correct. Give yourself a round of applause.